Hey everybody, it's Candy Girl here with my 2 cents. George Lopez, this fool got up there on the stage and said that there are 2 rules in every Mexican family. And one of them is to not bring home a black girl. And then the second one was something else that at that point I was just seeing red, so I couldn't even understand what the next thing he said. But anywho, so another black woman in the crowd got offended by this comment, and so she flipped him the bird, like, forget you, that was not funny. And he in turn got upset and started going off on her, calling her all kinds of B's, and if you can't take an effing joke, then get the F out, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, whoa, for a person that's telling me to take a joke, you sure are offended your doggone self just from a middle finger. I mean, come on, you got to get together with yourself mentally too. If you're going to tell me to, take a chill pill, then you need to be doing the same thing yourself. If they really believe that we are so distasteful that it would be an dishonor to their family to bring a black girl home, why is it that us as a black people are so adamant about standing up for their best interests? We all know that African Americans are currently petitioning the government for the redress of grievances. So what Donald Trump is doing is literally what we should be doing as a race of people. He's telling folks, okay, you don't want to do right by us? We don't have to do business with you. And if we are lending a helping hand to you, I won't have everything that you got, because you wouldn't even be in that position had it not been for us. Now let's move on to my other topic of discussion, which was a question that was raised to me by another friend of mine on Facebook. And she asked, why is it that black women don't want to support one another? And I would beg to argue that black people just don't want to help black people in a lot of instances. What I have noticed amongst black women is a different dynamic. And what that is we're still clawing our way to the top. And what I've noticed is that we compete amongst one another because we want to be that black shero. There's this mentality that, okay, there's only a couple of us here doing what we're doing. We were on this pedestal, but all of a sudden here's this other black female that looks just like me, that talks just like me, and now I'm a lot less important, I'm a lot less unique. And allowing other people to give us value, it's just as easy for them to take it away. We're so intimidated by other people because we feel like they're going to take our opportunity away. And in some instances, some people are not confident enough to know that I'm not here because I'm a black female. I'm here because I'm fully capable of doing this job. So much so that nobody else had the same combination of skills, experience, and knowledge, and they just had to have me on this team. With that being said, the last thing that I'm going to talk about is, I think what is the greatest problem right now is people are so intimidated by Donald Trump being our president that they think that all hope is lost. And they think that this guy is going to turn our country upside down and take away opportunities for us, and it's going to cost us our very livelihood. And I would beg to argue that that is not true, and that it takes all of us together to put our skills, strengths, talents, whatever you want to call them, our knowledge, our experience, we need to put all of that together to help one another. And I would be remiss if I were to tell you to do that and I'm not doing it myself. I have been heads down in the process of building a public interest and community development organization. And so as the months progress on, it's going to be a while. I mean, this is definitely a process. But the reason why I'm telling you this is to also encourage and inspire other people to do something similar to that. I hope that you all will definitely join me in the process of contributing to your community in any way that you can, so that we can show that although we might have a commander-in-chief and a leader of the free world who doesn't necessarily align with our ideals and our morals and ethics, at the same time, he does not have any bearing on our progression as a race of people and as a community of people, black, white, polka dot, green, purple, whatever. So we've got to do better for ourselves instead of looking to someone to do everything for us. And when they don't do everything for us and they're actually doing the exact opposite of what we want them to do, recognize that there's still another way. So let's do this together, y'all. Until next time, love and blessings.